Good morning to all. In this video, we are going to discuss about drought and drought. Okay. So, generally, drought is defined as a pressure difference between absolute gas pressure at any point in the gas flow and the atmospheric pressure at the outside of the boiler is called as drought. Okay. So, the drought is required to maintain the flow of air and exhaust gases through the boiler settings. So for the combustion of the fuel inside the boiler, the equivalent amount of air has to be supplied. That equivalent of amount of air is passed by means of this drought, based on the drought. Okay. So what is the function of the drought? Okay. The function of drought is to supply the quantity of air to the boiler furnace for combustion of the fuel, to remove the exhaust gases from the boiler passage, to maintain flow of air and gases, to discharge the exhaust gases such that they will not objectionable or injurious to the surroundings. Okay. So classification of drought. So drought is classified into different two types. One is natural drought and second one is artificial drought. In artificial drought is again classified as into two types: steam jet drought and mechanical drought. Okay. So in the steam jet drought is again classified as forced and induced, and mechanical drought is again classified into three types: forced drought, induced drought and balanced drought. So let us discuss the natural drought. First, natural drought. So what is the natural drought? Okay. Natural drought is produced by means of chimney. Okay. So what is a chimney? Chimney is a vertical tubular structure built of either masonry, concrete or steel. Okay. So the drought produced by the chimney is due to density difference between the hot flue gases inside the chimney and cold atmosphere outside the chimney. So there are more functions of the chimney. So what is the functions of the chimney? Okay. So the functions of the chimney is it produces drought where the air and gas are forced through the fuel bed, furnace, boiler, passes and settings. Okay. So due to the creation of drought by the chimney, the air or flue gases will pass it to all the parts of the boiler. Okay. Next, the chimney is used to carry the combustion gases produced inside the boiler to the atmosphere. Okay. So it carries the product of combustion to such a height before discharging them they will not objectionable or injurious to the surroundings. Due to the height of the chimney, the combustion gases or harmful gases will be reduced at certain height in the atmosphere so that it does not disturb the surrounding natures. Okay. So artificial drought. Okay. So this is a natural drought, which is natural drought is occurred by means of chimney. And artificial drought, the first drought system is mechanical drought system. So in mechanical drought system, it is again further classified as two types: forced drought system, induced drought system and balanced drought system. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about forced drought system. So in forced drought system, fan or blower is installed near the base of the boiler to force the air through the cool beds, flue tubes and air preheaters. Okay. So here an extraction fan or blower is installed near the base of the boiler. Okay. So whenever the fan is on, the positive drought is created, and the enclosure of the furnace must be highly sealed that the gases from the furnace do not leak out of the boiler house. Okay. So whenever the extraction fan is placed near the combustion chamber, so near the base of the boiler, whatever the combustion fuels, those are extracted by means of this fan and it is passed to the chimney. From the chimney, this is released to the atmosphere. Okay. Induced drought system. In this system, a fan or blower is arranged near the base of the chimney. So in forced drought system, we used to arrange fan near the base of the boiler. In induced drought system, we used to place the fan near the base of the chimney. Okay. So if you place near the base of the chimney, the pressure over the fuel bed is reduced by creating partial vacuum in the furnace and flues. Okay. So if the air is extracted from near the chimney, so then the pressure drop will be takes place inside the boiler, that creates a vacuum. So due to vacuum difference between the atmosphere and the furnace, and in the furnace, the flue gases will be sucked from the boiler section to the chimney. Okay, so now the production of combustion is drawn from and passes to the chimney. Okay, so this is the forced draw system and induced draw system. So you see, in the forced draw system, and blower is arranged at the base of the boiler. So whenever the blower is on, the blower is used to pass the pressurized air, and by means of this air, the flue gases or combustion gases will pass it to the chimney. So in the case of induced draft, a blower is arranged at the base of the chimney. So whenever the blower is on, the flue gases or combustion gases are extracted from the boiler and passed to the chimney. This is the forced draft system and induced draft system. Okay. So if you are using the boilers or blowers at the base of the boiler and base of the chimney, such type of system is called as balanced draft system. Okay, so in balanced draft system, it is a combination of forced draft and induced draft. So here we are using blower at the base of the boiler and at the base of the chimney also. Okay, so what are the advantage of mechanical draft system? Okay, so it has easy control of combustion and evaporation, increase in evaporative power of the boiler, improve the efficiency of the plant, reduces chimney height, prevention of smoke, capability of consuming low grade fuels. Okay, next type of draft system is steam jet draft system. Okay, so it is simple and easy method to produce artificial draft without help of motor. Okay, so in the artificial draft, we are using a forced draft system, that is, we are using a blower or fan to pass the combustion gases to the chimney. But in case of steam jet system, we are not using any motor or blower. Okay, the steam under pressure is available in the boiler. So in the boiler, already the steam is having some certain pressure. When the small portion of steam is passed through the nozzle, the pressure energy is connected into the kinetic energy. Pressure energy is connected to the kinetic energy. If you are placing a nozzle inside the boiler, then whatever the combustion gases produced, that combustion gases are allowed to pass through this nozzle. So what is the function of the nozzle? The function of the nozzle is to convert the steam which enters at a low pressure into high kinetic energy fluid. So now low kinetic energy fluid to high kinetic energy fluid. What are the combustion gases are there that will enter into the nozzle and it will be converted into the high kinetic energy steam. And this high kinetic energy steam comes out with high energy. Okay. So due to this, the high velocity of steam carries air and flue gases pass over the furnace. Okay. So this is an example for steam jet draft system. Okay, so here the hot flue gases are passed from the through the tubes, and the exhaust steam from the steam engine. So whenever the exhaust steam is passed to the nozzle will create high kinetic energy. By means of this kinetic energy, it will extract the hot flue gases and air also to the atmosphere. So what are the advantages of steam jet draft system? Okay, so design is very simple and economical, occupies minimum space, require very little attention for maintenance. So several classes of low grade fuels can be utilized. So here we can utilize it very low grade fuels also. Okay, thank you.